ladies, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tari here at I'll Define Myself. Welcome if you are here for the first time, and welcome back if you are returning. This message is going to be a timeless message for Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We are going to go ahead and dive in during this time for all of my Geminis. In this moment, I'm going to encourage you to pause, okay, be present for the moment, activate your intuition, okay, as this is a general message, but it is a timeless one. So whenever and wherever, however it finds you, that is when you will need to hear it the most, okay? We are going to start off by asking Spirit about 3 areas of your life. I will clarify those cards and then pull some oracles for overall messages. Gemini, how are you? Whoa. Okay, interesting. So we have got 3 cards that are coming through. Okay, we have needy coming through. Interesting. Needy. Heartbroken coming through. Now, heartbreak doesn't necessarily have to be romantic related, but it definitely can be, okay? But something that is going on is causing heartbreak. Say less. Say less. Huh. Gemini, are you talking too much? Maybe you're not sitting still enough. Maybe you are trying to figure out things on your own because, look, let's just be real. You are air sign, so you can be a bit all over the place. And maybe Spirit just wants you to say less and, like, sit more, right? Say less and listen more. That's what I'm hearing. Say less and listen more to what, like, Spirit is actually trying to say. But let's see if we can get some of these cards clarified, Gemini. So for needy, Spirit, what messages do you have for Gemini during this time? Can we clarify the needy? Where is this energy, this needy energy coming from? What is it in reference to? What do you need Gemini to know when it comes to needy? So I see a lot of onions, right? Like I see a lot of onions in this visual. We have the Emperor energy coming through. Okay, so there's this bold energy coming through to clarify this, and this is telling me that there is a need for you to be in charge. There is a need for you to be in control. There is a need for you to know, but Spirit is saying that isn't the energy that you're meant to sit in during this moment. So you're sitting in this very strong, masculine, dominant energy, and Spirit is being like, hey, like I need you to take a back seat. Like, because your neediness is stemmed in control, your neediness is stemmed in not knowing. It just seems as if you might be currently a little flighty about something, or just certain aspects of your life, because it's not very particular about where this need is stemming from. But the neediness, what the neediness is in relation to. There we go. But the neediness is stemming from a need to control. It's stemming from a need to know. It's stemming in very like masculine energy, but again, I feel like Spirit is like, say less, girl, listen more. Say less, listen more. Like, close your mouth, open up your ears, if that makes any sense. And again, I read energies, so as far as for clarity for, let's see, clarity for say less, okay. We have the Hanged Man energy coming through. We have the Hanged Man energy coming through. So say less. Again, because of your need to control, I feel like you're just very action oriented right now. Like whatever it is that you feel very uncertain about, you don't like the uncertainty that you're sitting in. And so you're like doing the most, but to say the least. And Spirit literally wants you to say the least. Like, say less. And again, listen more. It's time for you to change your perspective in that sense and allow spirit to work work in your favor, okay? Which means you have to trust the timing of things because ultimately you have the wheel of fortune at the end of the destination. Like what will be for you will be for you. Who is for you will be for you. Whether that's a job opportunity, whether that's the love of your life, whether it's a new business venture, like, whatever it is that you were trying to like manifest, right? Like what will be for you will be for you. No one can take that away from you. But you have to know a balance between desperation and being needy for something. Has to be a balance between being action oriented as you're navigating in a space and then just like resting in divine feminine energy where you are truly relaxing in a space, like you're moving with intention, but you're not necessarily moving out of like neediness or even like desperation when it comes to things. But I feel like this is also a clear reflection of your thoughts right now. Even with this say less card, right? Like this guy is over here, he's over here, he's over here, he's over here. He's like, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me roar at all these different angles. And I feel like that's like a reflection of your mind. Like you're just like boom, 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 and you're like going, right? Only for you to end up back at square one. So I think you feel out of control because you don't know, but at the same time, it's time for you to listen. Like you're doing a lot of moving. Spirit, can we clarify um what Gemini may be heartbroken from or where this energy is stemming from? She's curled over, she's hurting, right? But again, heartbreak doesn't necessarily have to deal with romance. Okay, so we have 8 of Pentacles energy coming through to clarify this heartbroken energy. So, which is earth energy for us. Okay. So I get the feeling that your heartbreak is tied to your lack. So I think that there is something that you've been needing to commit to. There's been something that you've been needing to stand strong in. There's been something that you've been needing to change, but like you haven't been able to yet. I don't get the feeling that like you haven't tried, but I get the feeling that like there's definitely more that you can do. But I think that every time like you don't get it right, excuse me, I get the feeling that like it kind of like withers at you, right? Like I'm seeing the petals falling off the rose. And I feel like every time like you don't get it right, like it does do wear and tear and damage. Um and I think that that could also be part of the reason why you have this need to control, this need to just do, right? But also too why you're just like all over the place right now when you really need to be operating in a space and place of stillness and prayer and trust and acceptance and patience. But you do need to be intentional. Like, it's like, again, you have these onions, right? Like, when people cut onions, you are typically more than likely gonna cry, right? So, like, in here, it's like, why does she have so many onions? Like, what is she cooking, right? And the onions are doing, yes, they're flavorful, right? Like in a moment they're good for like a meal, right? For flavoring, for seasoning. But the onions are constantly like making you cry. So at the end of the day, like if something that is making you cry in that way, like is it really good for you? Because I get the feeling like these tears aren't like tears of joy. I get the feeling that they're more like tears of like disappointment or heartache. And so facing that energy and like doing what you need to do is going to be critical for just, moving moving forward. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune, right? And so it will turn like in your favor. Like this is your end. This is your destination. This is an amazing ending to wrap up all of this, right? Um let's see. Let's pull some oracle messages, Gemini, and see what does spirit, what are your angels, ancestors, guides, what messages do they have for you? What message do they have for you? You will be okay, Gemini. You'll be okay. Let's see. Something I feel like is going to pop out soon. If you guys don't know, the way that I shuffle is I'm going to shuffle, and as soon as the message pops out, makes itself known, then I will move accordingly. But I'm not one that will pull in mid shuffle. Sometimes I just believe that spirit needs me to continue to shuffle, okay, so that the messages actually get to the point where it's time for them to pop out. So, yes, Gemini, say less, okay? I know you feel out of control right now, which is where this need to be in control is. Okay, we've got two cards decided they wanted to pop out. So we have trust in higher forces. Again, like, say less, stop doing so much, stop trying to be in control, trust in higher forces. Okay, you have the owl energy coming through, that wisdom, and then you have grow within your current situation. So this heartbreak right here, there's something that you're not being dedicated to. There's something, I don't want to say that you've been failing at, but there's been something that you've needed to change, and it's been a struggle for you to like change it or let go of it or surrender it, right? And so again, I think that's been causing you heartbreak, because I do feel like this is your energy. I don't feel like it's anybody else's energy. I do feel like you have maybe internalized this quite a bit. Um, but the Wheel of Fortune is at the end of the tunnel for you, okay? That doesn't mean it's going to be easy, okay? And the important thing is that you keep trying, right? Practice makes progress, but you do, could potentially be more, be more disciplined, or it could even hurt to have that honest conversation with yourself, right? About like where you are and like what's been going on. We have moderation coming through. There's something that you need to cut back on, Gemini. Like too much of anything can be a bad thing, right? And we have to be honest with ourselves about what our limitations are as it relates to things. And spirit is like, yeah, moderation. Remember that. Okay, so what animal energy are you meant to embody? We had two that came out for you, Gemini. So, first and foremost, we've got dolphin energy, intelligence, grace, playfulness. You're being guided to be like a child, have fun, and enjoy life. Be playful, spontaneous, enthusiastic, and carefree. Find what excites you. Make your mark in the world. We are here to experience, expand, and create what we desire. That tells me that maybe you've been a little hard on yourself, or maybe there's been so much mentally that's been going on with you, and spirit needs you to like embrace like a playful energy at this time. Like what's going to bring out that inner child in you, okay? Because it's a process. We have zebra energy coming through, balance, individuality, beauty. You're being guided to no longer run with the herd and find a new vantage point. Be your authentic self. Acknowledge your golden soul. Show the world your magnificence. Boldly move towards your heart's desires with speed, grace, and integrity. Embrace the zebra energy. You can do this. Whatever it is that you have not been doing in moderation, whatever it is that's been holding you back, you can move past it. Okay, Gemini? Embrace that zebra energy. You got this. And more than anything, Spirit's got your back. Okay? That's all I have for you, lovelies. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Sorry, there's plenty more messages where this came from, and I really hope this message resonated with you. Okay? I'm going to love you and leave you and send you well wishes. Until next time.